Thanks everybody for coming tonight. This is a pretty special event, definitely for me, having a car place in town and this being a local car its whole life and Earl buying it brand new. I've known Earl my whole life from when I was a crazy young kid and Earl was a feisty old man. And now we're both feisty old men. So it happened fast. But it's nice to have his family here. Michele and the kids are here, and the grandson's here, which is great stuff. I just thought this would be kind of cool. We've never done it before. I'm sure it's a first unveil in Putnam Valley, New York. But I told Earl probably 4 months ago, you can't see the car anymore. That's it. You're not seeing it till it's done, which is hard because he's paying me along the way and can't see his car, and Michelle's never seen it. But he had a lot of support from his family. The kids were all about it, which is great. To restore a car like this is insane amount of work. It's 700 hours and everything costs so much more today. So when he first asked me about restoring the car, I told him, like I tell everybody else, don't even think about it. Don't do it. You're gonna hate it. The bills are gonna be crazy. It's too much. But then when I went to the house and saw the car, I told him, definitely don't restore this car. Do not restore this car. But you don't want to restore every type of car because some cars don't have value in the end because they're not a special car. This is. The main reason why you would restore this car is that Earl bought this brand new in 1970. There's a lot of history with it. He knows more and can tell you more, but basically it's been off the road since, what, 76?
I think 84.
84? Okay. So, long time. And he's had a dream of restoring this. And now Earl worked hard and was there for his family, there for his kids all these years. And now they're supporting him. They've been supporting him to restore this car. And I think it's a great thing. So this is a 70 Javelin, Mark Donohue Edition. Mark Donohue was a race car driver, famous. And it's a 390 engine with a 4-speed, which is the most desirable in a Javelin. Everybody wanted a 4-speed, they wanted the big motor. So this is a good car to restore because it's desirable. Not that he's doing it for that reason, he's doing it because it's his car. And when you've done that and you've been there for your family and you're 83 years old and you want to restore your car, you do it. And we did it. Yep. So, something else. So I have hundreds of hours in this and worked really hard, but I didn't do this myself. I'm fortunate that I have great people around and guys that I trust and guys that work with me. So my friend Henry laid the paint. Edwin did the seats and the headliner. My uncle Paul was in my shop helping all the time. Jack Costable helped us with putting fenders on and lining things up. You need 3 hands sometimes, 3 guys. But Walter Becker has been working with me for a long time and spent a lot of time on this car, and I appreciate what he did. He's a great mechanic and friend. So let me think, what else am I forgetting? I think let's just talk about the restoration for a minute. The one thing about this being a rare car, they only made 2,501 70 Mark Donohue 394 speed Javelins, right? Is it 2501?
2501 total, not 4-speed 390.
Just totals. Total. So yeah, a 390 with the 4-speed is even more rare and more desirable. So Because there wasn't that many, a lot of them that got wrecked. They're not around anymore. So maybe half of that. So it's not a car that so many people are restoring, so they don't reproduce parts. So it's 1 year only, hood, grill, all the trim, the interior parts. Nobody makes those parts. So we had to restore the original parts on the car, or find good used original parts, or, you know, we found a NOS, it's called, new old stock original hood trim for this car that was probably the only one in the country. So we were fortunate to find that, but it was costly. Yeah, not cheap to get these parts when you do find a good one. But he spent a lot of time, Earl spent a lot of time looking for parts in this.
He got really good at the computer.
He was, it kept him busy for sure. Until Michele called me one day and said, "You need to find all the rest of the parts for this car. I'm done with this. This is crazy. We're all done." So I'm like, all right, I got it. I got it from here. But we would have, the car would have been done 8 months earlier, 10 months maybe, if the parts were available. If you restore a Mustang or a Camaro or a Chevelle, you can just call up, go on eBay, the internet, and buy all the parts. This was a different case. So anyway, it took about 2 years to get it done. We're 2 years January, I think. And here we are. So
Here we are.
do you guys want to say anything before we?
Something, but a lot of it is repeated from what Jamie just said. He owned the car, he bought the car new. What? Oh, I need the mic?
No, it's not for.
Oh, it's for the video? Okay. Okay. Earl bought the car new. He had it himself for 4 years, but then was forced to sell it, financial reasons. And he always wanted to get it back, but it was unavailable to him. It sat in the backyard, rotting, really, for 40 years. But he kept saying, I want the car. I want the car. And I'm like, oh my God. So, I mean, to me, I'm not the car person. I'm really not the car person. I love them, but a car is to get me from here to there. I love the beauty, but I'm not that person. But it was his dream to restore it, and that's what we were going to do. And on his 80th birthday, he got the car back. It was gifted back to him, and that's when we started the practice. The whole deal of, you know, the process began with the help of Dave Anderson, big time. Okay, that was a scary little endeavor too, trying to tow it. I have a driveway. Everybody knows my driveway. It's not easy. So that was a little scary, but thank you, Dave, for all your help.
No brakes.
And I was inside it.
Good job, good job.
Oh, God. But with Jamie and his team putting this thing back together, it is just amazing. And we could not want for anything more. This was a wonderful experience for us. And being the rare car, like he said, only 2501 made, we had to do it. We had to do it. He just wants to drive it. But I did hear a story this morning which scared the bejesus out of me. His friend in Colorado, who was his buddy, John Corelli, okay, you guys probably remember John Corelli. Sure. Okay, he said Earl couldn't keep tires on it more than a week because he would burn up the Sunset Hill, okay, with this car. But he does that, he's going to be in divorce court. I'm just telling you right now, we're not doing that, okay? You got the car? What? Yeah, I get the car. Okay, so I just want to thank everybody involved, your team, especially you, Jamie. You were more than patient with us. Kim, I know it was probably a burden on you, too. So I just want to thank
She was on your
everybody.
side. Hurry up and get Earl's car done. Hurry up and get Earl's car done. I'm like, give me a break.
Last winter.
Yeah. When he got sick, I know. When we were in the hospital, Kim's going, you got to get that car done. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody involved in this, because this was wonderful. I can't wait to see this car.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
Okay. All right. What's on cover? You got to go over there, I guess. Go.
Yeah, go in the front so you can see it from the
You guys coming?
Everybody, you can go. Don't worry about the line.
Drum roll, Clark.
Here we go, here we go. Let's see.
She's a beauty, Clark. Yay! Look at that.
This is for the car show. Yeah, bring that around. Start with that.
Anything he didn't think of?
No, he thought of it all, Dad.
Oh, yeah, Jamie did that. You sent me a
Well,
picture.
he told me he had a special plate.
Yeah, cute. Very cute. That's great.
I want to see something. Look.
Earl's been after this car for years. He really has. A lot of thought, probably a lot of money, and he's just been crazy over it. And I'm glad for him. Really glad for him. Worked hard for it.
So this car has meant the world to him since I can remember. He's talked about how this is something he's wanted to have back. And I remember as a little kid, we would go and see it, and there was a tree growing out of it. So my brothers both played a big part in this, and they knew he wanted it back. And so it was really important that this happened. And I'm so happy for my dad that he finally has this, and he gets to drive me to my wedding in it. So it's making my dreams come true also.